Hi there, my name is Kenneth. I'm going to be doing the geometry and meshing for the wind tunnel project. All right, so first going to start with pressing on Fluent over here and opening a new geometry in SpaceClaim. Takes a second to open up. There we go. So the Z-axis, draw. Make the inlet first. That's going to be 1.6256. 1.6256 meters. A little bit tall there. Do another line that for now an arbitrary height, dimension it as 0.6096 meters. Do another line further down and mention that also to the same height of 0.6096 meters. Oh, got to mention the distance between the first two. That is going to be 1.1176 meters. For now, I can delete that one and redo it. It's going to be the same height over there, the 609.6 millimeters. Dimension the distance between them. And that is going to be 1.2192 meters. Do a third line and have that dimensioned as 0.889 meters. Dimension the distance between them as 1.5748 meters. Put a center line, do a line through the center of the throat, going through everything. Then I can select the center here. Turn it down. Up. Messing around with it a bit. Once getting rid of the dimension, getting rid of the dimensions for a second, just move it around so you can put the center of it onto the center line. then we can redimension everything. So that is now going to be moved to 1.6256 meters. Press select, center it, and move it onto there. Dimension. That is the correct distance between them. That is not the correct distance there. Do 1.11117 6. Ooh, nope. 1.1176 meter. That's gonna be 154, 1.5478. 1.5478 meter. For heights, that height is correct. That's correct. That's correct. And that is also correct. So now what we can do is draw lines between the tips. Then delete the internal structures of it all. Okay. Rid of the center lines. Alrighty. So we have our nozzle. Press the check mark, and that's all good over there. Go into meshing. There we go. Okay, so in mesh, insert a method. Body, do triangles and generate it. Now we can insert sizing. For it, we can do that on press edge, edge here, 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 the outlet, bottom wall, inlet and top wall over there. Press apply. Element sizing, going to be doing 0.5 millimeter. Yep. And then everything else looks good. And it's going to mesh. It's going to take a second. This has been taking a while to mesh. I'm going to be changing the mesh sizing to 5 millimeters, so it won't take as long. And I'm going to generate the mesh from there. Gonna pause it and then resume once it's done. Oh, I guess I don't have to. Great. So here's the mesh. Looking pretty good, especially along the walls. And now I'm going to be updating it. Starting setup and giving it over to Jake.
All right, so for the setup here, we're going to click on double precision, and then we're going to increase the number of cores to 4. Click start. Give it a second to load. All right. Now it's done loading. What we're going to do is go into models, viscous. And we're going to change it to K epsilon. Click OK. Go in here into materials, go to air. We're going to do ideal gas for the density, leave everything the same except for viscosity. We're going to go click on Sutherland and click to a coefficient method, and then click change and create, close. Then we're going to be doing the 10 meters per second. All right, so we're going to go in here. We're going to go to boundary conditions. Go to the inlet condition. Double click on it. Change the velocity magnitude to 10 meters per second. We're going to go to apply, close, and then we're going to go to run calculation. We're going to change the number of iterations to 100, and then we're going to calculate. Click yes, and then let it calculate. Now the calculation is complete. We can create our contours by going down here over to results and graphics. Click on contour. We're going to do static pressure. We're going to do interior surface and save and display. And we have the surface contour, and then we can add another contour down here. Double click on it again, change this to dynamic pressure. Save and display. Double click on it again, create another, do total pressure. Save and display. And we're going to go down one more time. Oops. We're going to go to contours. We're going to do velocity, and we're just going to click save and display. And that's how you get all of your contours. And what we're going to do is do our path lines now. And we're going to do change velocity magnitude, and then we're going to choose the surface, and then change the step size to 100, and then And then click save and display. It's going to calculate. If you can zoom in, you can see the individual path lines on the model. And that's it. Thanks.